Hello people of the Triple F Sneeze Stitch Shopify Challenge. My name is Tom. I am the CEO of Sneeze and co-founder of Stitch Leggings. And in today's video, which is actually a break because we missed out a week. And we missed out a week because the video I released 2 weeks ago on the challenge quite heavily featured Sneeze, the software company we're building for Shopify stores. And we got a sort of overload of people creating accounts with Sneeze, and we weren't really ready for any more. Every time I release a video, because Sneeze is sponsoring this challenge, we get a sort of rush of new accounts created. And so while we're sort of fixing and going through those issues and making Sneeze much better, I thought that I wouldn't do a video. But we're back here with a video and some interesting news. But before we do get into what we're talking about today, which is a revisited Facebook ad strategy, I want to quickly show you an update that we just made to Sneeze, which is, I believe, absolutely game-changing. So for people that don't know, what Sneeze currently does is you connect it with Shopify store, super easy, and then it'll email your customers asking them to share the hashtag. We then scan Instagram and Twitter now for that hashtag, and we can create feeds like this on your site, right? So this is just content that's been shared on Instagram for us, using hashtag Stitch Leggings or hashtag Meggings. And so the big update, we used to push people off of your product pages and link back to the original Instagram post or Twitter post, but now you'll see that we can click on the actual content itself and then scroll down to see all of the content. And then the absolute game changer right here, when your potential customer sees the social proof that this content that your product is getting, they can simply add to cart. And that will go straight through to your Shopify cart. This, we think, is absolutely game-changing. We're just testing now. We only released this a couple of days ago, but we're seeing massive increases in add-to-cart conversion rate. We can actually, I'll quickly show you how this is working, right? June is going well for the leggings company. We're already beating May. Not a great day today. But you can see here that if I go to online store, you'll see that our conversion rate in June to add to cart, remember that's what Sneeze is doing, is 5.93%. And then if we have a look at it for the whole of, let's just take March, because that was a good month, it was 3.73%. So you can see that we're getting many more people add to cart, and we think that's partially because of what Sneeze is doing. Anyway, back to today's video. Facebook ad update. So I'm going to jump into the slides now, so you're going to lose my face. Right. So a few weeks ago, the most watched video actually in this campaign was me revealing the Facebook ad strategy we had for Stitch Leggings. Now we're going to revisit that strategy. So this was the original approach. You can see I put a big blue cross through it because what's actually happening, this was the original approach here, is that the theory, I'll sort of revisit this, that typically this is what most gurus tell you to do: cold traffic to a purchase website conversion ad, and that gives you a cost per purchase of $W, right? And then I was saying that if you take cold traffic, run engagement ads to get engaged audiences, then send that engaged traffic to pre-sale page, and then use DPAs to get, after that, you get those three acquisition costs less than W, right? That was the theory, and it was kind of working until it didn't. And we're spending too much on getting this here, on $Y, which is engaged traffic to the pre-sale page. People weren't really converting on the pre-sale page, and our DPAs weren't converting that well. So, and the theory here, which is still very relevant and important, is the most important point here is the journey, and it's learning, right? Now we're continuing on that journey, and we have a revisited theory. So this still kind of remains. Going cold traffic to optimize for purchase website conversion ads is still, I don't think will work. Maybe I'll try it again in the future, but I don't think it's the way. It didn't work in the past, and I don't think it will work. So what I'm doing right now, and I'm going to go into ad account in a second, is taking cold traffic and driving that to a collection page with an add to cart website conversion ad. And then a new kind of, I'm actually going to update this because I didn't add this to the slide, what I'm calling a new type of DPA, which is a B DPA, so quickly wait for that to load. So we're currently driving cold traffic with an add to cart conversion to a collection page, and that cost is $X. And then we're using what's called a B DPA, which I'll show you in a second, a branded DPA, which is $Z. And what we're finding, or what we believe is true, is that W, which is just sending cold traffic to a purchase conversion straight with the goal of purchasing, is greater than these two separate costs, and we're currently finding that at the moment. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump into the ad account and show you exactly what I mean by this and what we're doing. So this is theory, but again, remember, don't just try one thing. Like, it's unlikely the first thing you try on Facebook is going to work, so you have to keep doing what we're doing here and developing new theories and testing them. But let's actually go into the ad account. So you can see this is for June. We have two campaigns running, first of which is a cold traffic campaign. And here's what I'm saying. We have these are website conversion ads, and the goal of the ad was to get add to carts. And you can see I've cut most of them off now, but we still have this one running. Only only £5 per day. And it's just running, and I'll show you the actual ad here. And basically, it's just an ad to the lookalike audience. I tried 4 different ad sets, right? So different lookalike audiences for those, for the purchase or for the add to cart, and then 1% or 1 to 2%, and it's just for the UK at the moment. And so I'm going in here. I'll show you edit. And so the goal here wasn't necessarily to break even on that campaign. It was to build up the view content and add to cart actions for the DPAs that I'm going to show in a second. But this ad was just like free UK shipping, limited time discount on Stitch leggings. Click here to the collection page, enter Stitch 10 at the checkout. And we just had a carousel of products you can see there. And so we weren't, as you can probably see here, we weren't making cash back on these ad sets. You can see here, this is website purchase conversion value. No sales were made directly from these ads, but we did get ads to cart. Now, what is going very well though, so we go to the DPA section. You can see here that we're getting some sweet ROIs. In June so far, we have 3 different DPAs. I'll go into detail in a second. But we spent £58 and we have made £481. So this is 7-day. This is from after someone does the action, so views content or adds to cart but doesn't buy. That's the first 7 days. That's the next 14 days, or that's 7 to 14 days, and it's 14 to 21 days. So we got a sale on the 14 from the 7 to 14, and we haven't got any sales on the 14 to 21, but maybe we will. We've had some view contents. So you can see the ROI here is almost 1,000. It's like 900, like 9x return on ad spend, which is banging. But then we are spending on getting the cold traffic, right? So now, what is a BDPA? What I'm calling a branded DPA? It's basically a normal DPA, but we're highlighting the cause and the mission. Like, look, we're buying purchases here. If we go back here, for the cost per purchase is £3.70 on this ad, which is fucking crazy, considering our average order value is $40. So we're buying, so that's like $5, that's like $6. We're buying customers at $6, and we're selling, and the average order value, it's not the lifetime value, is $40. Our average lifetime value is between $50 and $60. So basically, we're giving Facebook $6 and we're getting $50 to $60, which is crazy. Anyway, what I'm calling a BDPA, it's a new breed of DPA. It's basically a DPA, but you're really hammering your brand and the cause and mission of your Shopify store. So here you can see here, I'm mentioning the cause and the mission twice. Join the crusade because we believe in this. And so people that believe in this, or people that want to join the crusade, are going to jump in and get their leggings. And it's just normal DPA, super simple to set up in Facebook ads. So there we go. That's what's happening right now. We're sending cold traffic with an add to cart conversion objective, not getting any sales, but that's fine because we're buying customers for $3.70 with the DPAs. So there we go. That's what's happening. That's our update. Again, you see, like, not massively scalable. We've only made £500 from Facebook so far this month. So what I'm investigating into is a way to massively increase our cold traffic coming in and building up the DPAs, because the DPAs are just smashing at the moment. If you remember, SEO debacle, we're sort of on our way up the search rankings. We lost all of our rankings for this term, but you can see we are back at number 5. So that would help if we get up higher there. That definitely would help. But there are probably other ways to get that cold traffic that I'm investigating. And so I'll bring you all of the knowledge. In terms of call to action for this video, go back, review what we're doing on Facebook, and see if you can sort of implement stuff. If you want to get a shoppable feed for free on your site using Sneeze, you can do that by going to sneeze.io. I'll show you how simple it is to sign up. You just go to the homepage, Sneeze, which you can find if you just Google Sneeze, and you can click on this button, and then you connect your Shopify store literally by just doing this. It's super simple. And then the final thing is a link. You'll see a link below for a webinar I'm holding about, which goes into more detail on the branding stuff. So how you build a brand that people care about, and you're not just drop shipping rubbish products that no one really likes. And so if you go to sneeze.io/grow to 5K, or there's a link below, you can claim your spot on that 100% free webinar. Thanks so much for watching. I hope that's good for you. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I'll see you next week with the next update.